My partner and I are going to host a party at our place tonight. He plays in San Marino with Technal Operatic Company, and tonight they've got their last show. After the show, everybody's going to come back to our place for neighbors, drinks, chat and to party. And I offered to cook some Romanian neighbors for this occasion. And this is why we are in the kitchen right now, because I'm going to start to prepare this food and I want you to take part in it with me. Before moving to the UK in 2011, I've copied all of my favorite recipes from Romanian cooking magazines into a couple of notebooks which I brought with me. And today I'm going to prepare one of these, actually two of these recipes, and the first one is going to be kifle cu ceapă, which means onion buns. But they don't only have onions in them, they also have sweet corn and cheese. And these buns also have in them another ingredient which is quite favorite in Romanian cooking, and I should have it here in my baking cupboard. And this is pălienta coarse, which actually is yellow cornmeal. I also need some flour, white plain flour, and some baking powder if I can find it. Ah! I found the baking powder. It was just here at the front. And I need some hot paprika and some traditional herbs. I'll actually choose some dill and parsley, which are the most used herbs in Romanian cooking. And eggs, milk, oil, some cheese, which I'm going to use mozzarella for, red onions and the sweet corn. Because this was a recipe sent to the magazine by a non-professional cook, it was something that they were making in their own house. All the measurements say using a mug, so that's what I'm going to use as well. Let's put the apron on and start cooking. I decided to include some spring onions because they are quite used in traditional Romanian cooking. And again, this is something quite in season at this time of the year, isn't it? Pălienta already in my bowl. And now, some flour. I'm now beating 5 eggs, which then I mix with milk and with the pălienta and flour, chili and sugar mixture. And the oil. The sweet corn. Now the onions follow. And grated mozzarella cheese. Ooh, this is beginning to soak up the milk that I've previously put in. It's not so liquid anymore. So we're going to have some lovely pălienta buns. I have also now added the dill and the parsley. And I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. And I've got my first batch of pălienta buns ready to go in the oven. Fingers crossed so that they come out nice. The first batch's out and I couldn't help but taste one of them. I can feel pălienta, of course, the cheese, a bit of sweetness from the milk and the sugar added, and also the chili is coming through. I've also prepared some Romanian walnut chocolate bonbons, always very popular at parties back in my home country. And my partner actually sorting out the house now, ready for the party, before we go to attend his show. Well, of course he will play in it, I will just take the pleasure of enjoying it. Let's go then.
Lovely women, waving palms,
and unpaid porters.
I see you don't have all your waving palms on the beach. Hey,
my time is valuable, senor.
I beg your Yeah.
The days are up, senor, and your bags. Caramba, they are heavy. Try again.
I see it's not so different here than in London, just like our cabbies.
Oh, I smash a revolution, or arrange a working plot, or negotiate the funeral of an awkward patriarch with the pistol, with the sword or guillotine, and pirates who the blankest grease with Vaseline. Ha ha ha! All the dark senoras gaze at me with eyes that scintillate, for I ponder when boring husbands I assassinate. Of our husband, male and female, I'm a mighty maltreator, for I'm San Marino's vindicator. I'm afraid our little island will be very quiet after your busy life in the great world, Senorita.
Busy? Well, my dear General, when I'm way back home in Holland, I'm as busy as a bee. When I sat down and talked to Melly Free, to kindergarten I would gaily toddle. I always made the little bears me improving the shining hour, my constant model. So now I'm here as far as they can scream. My energetic is practicing. My motto is what it's always been. Just like the little bee, I'm keeping busy.
There are lots of ways of making love, and the racing night to do things more. Our average Mrs. Peter would be guaranteed to sweet any woman who not always look for more. There are lots of ways of making love, yes, lots of ways of making love.
Take a pair of compass slippers and a sign of love affair. Or forget our doors and oysters, a corona atmosphere. Season with a murder story, settle in a chair and shout, darling, wifey to the movies. That's one way of making love.
Marino, are you there? Gel on the mountain bed.
He's calling.
It's going round and round.
Very nice.
We are both very sociable people and we love having friends over for dinner and movie night or for actual parties. And I remember the very first time when I prepared party food. I was about 15 years and a half. And the previous summer we had a big earthquake in my region. And this very good friend of mine, he was turning 16. He wanted a party. His family couldn't afford to host it because they were rebuilding the house, parts of the house. And then my parents thought, well, let him have his party over here. And it was the beginning of summer, so we could have a lovely garden party. A friend and I, we were both 15 years and a half, said, oh, we want to prepare all the food for this party. So we baked some savory bits, we baked some cookies, and even a cake. And we were completely unsupervised on our own. At the end, my mom just had a look to see what we'd done, and she tasted everything. She said, oh, you've done an amazing job. And all our friends enjoyed it, so that was the very first successful cooking for a party. We will cook again together some Romanian food in my future vlogs. If you enjoyed today's vlog, remember to subscribe to the channel and also to like my Facebook page Land Inside. Also, come back for the next video, because in that one I will tell you how I moved to the UK. For now, la revedere!